Hello students, I am Dr. Renu Kohli, Associate Professor in Zoology, Government Bangalore College, Pali. Today we'll talk about virus or viruses. I feel viruses are one of the most fascinating thing in biology. Now, in this topic, we'll discuss what is virus, structure of virus, are viruses alive, classification, disease caused by viruses. What are viruses? Viruses are small obligate parasite. Obligate parasite means they are the organism that cannot lead an independent non-parasitic existence. They are non-cellular microscopic infectious agent that can only replicate inside a host cell. From a biological perspective, viruses cannot be classified either a living or non-living. This is due to the fact they possess certain defining characteristics feature of living organism and also of non-living entities. Virus size and structure. Viruses are smallest of all the microbes. They are tiny, very tiny and very simple, usually ranging from 0.02 to 2.3 micrometer in size, although some viruses can be as large as 1 micrometer. The largest and most complex viruses can be viewed using a high resolution microscope. They are unique because they are only alive and able to multiply when they are inside the cell of other living things. Viruses can only replicate within the cell of animal, plant and bacteria. Virus structure. A fully assembled infectious virus is called a virion. The simplest virion consists of two basic components, nucleic acid, which can be single or double-stranded, RNA or DNA, and of a protective protein coat called capsid. Capsid vary in size and shape from simple helical form to more complicated structures with tails. The capsid protects the viral genome from the external environment and play a role in receptor recognition, enabling the virus to bind to susceptible hosts and cells. Sometimes the capsid is also contained within a phospholipid envelope derived from the membranes of the host cell it has infected. Viral encoded proteins called spike projections are usually found within the envelope. They are usually glycoprotein and they also help the virus move forward towards target cells via receptor recognition. One well-known example is influenza A virus. This figure shows enveloped and non-enveloped viruses. Symmetry and shapes of virus. Viruses are of different shapes. In general, the shape and symmetry of viruses are classified into three. First is helical or spiral symmetry. Most of the helical viruses are RNA viruses that infect plants. Example is tobacco mosaic virus or TMV. Second is icosahedral symmetry. These viruses have 12 verticals, 20 facets and 30 edges. Example influenza virus or papovirus, etc. Complex symmetry. Complex viruses have a distinct shape. They cannot be grouped into helical or icosahedral and consist of many separate units called the capsomere, each having a distinct shape and symmetry. Example is pox virus or bacteriophage. This figure shows all the three types of symmetry found in viruses. Are viruses alive? Viruses should be considered part of a complex living system, one that extends between all organisms. Virions are the inactive particles that move through the environment, which we don't tend to think of as unalive. Only once they are part of a cell, virus can take living characteristics of their own. by hijacking protein manufacturing system and replicating mechanism of host. As such, it is more accurate to think of virus as part of continuum between chemistry and biology, one that isn't clearly divided into living and non-living. Science may never agree on whether viruses are alive or not. Professor Ribixi described them as being at the edge of life. For now, this may be the closest we will get to an answer. Classification of viruses. They are classified on the basis of type of host and genetic material. On the basis of type of host, they are animal viruses, plant viruses, and bacteriophages. Animal viruses are those viruses which live inside the animal cells. Example, influenza virus, rabies virus, poliovirus, etc. Their genetic material is RNA or DNA. Plant viruses are the virus which live inside the plant. Example, tobacco mosaic virus, potato virus, beet yellow virus, etc. Their genetic material is RNA. Bacteriophages. The virus which infect bacterial cells are called bacteriophages. On the basis of nucleic acid, virus can be classified as DNA virus, RNA virus, and DNA RNA virus. First is DNA virus. They possess DNA as a genetic material. RNA virus, they have RNA as a genetic material. DNA RNA virus, they possess both RNA DNA as a genetic material. Disease caused by virus. This is the table which shows the disease caused by virus. The diagram shows HIV virus. The disease commonly caused are: first is skin contact, human papilloma virus, or it causes warts. Then we have respiratory disease, influenza, mumps, rubella, etc. Then we have sexually transmitted species, the sexually transmitted disease, that is HIV, immunodeficiency syndrome, and hepatitis B, etc. By animal bite, we have example of rabies. Now, epidemic and pandemic of viral infection. Spread or outbreak of a viral infection in a community is termed as epidemic. A pandemic occurs when there is a worldwide epidemic. The 1918 flu pandemic, commonly referred to as a Spanish flu, was such a pandemic. It was caused by an unusually severe and deadly influenza A virus. The victims were often healthy young adults, in contrast to elderly who are usually victims. It killed around 100 million people, or at least 5% of world population in 1918. The most recent outbreak is novel coronavirus pandemic known as COVID-19. Coronavirus outbreak came to light on December 31st, 2019, when China informed the World Health Organization (WHO) of a cluster of cases of pneumonia of an unknown cause in Wuhan city. Subsequently, the disease spread to more areas in China and to the rest of the world. The WHO has declared it as pandemic. The virus has been named SARS-CoV-2 and the disease is known as COVID-19. SARS-CoV has full form severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. This figure shows novel coronavirus 2019. In my next lecture, we will study detail about the coronavirus. Thank you.